Hey y'all, it's me Irma from The Rice Life, and I'm going to do a fitness journey slash I guess weight loss update. I have gotten a lot of requests to do this video for the past month or so, and I just honestly want to, and y'all have got the kids in the background, but I want to wait until the right time kind of to do it. So I guess I'm going to hop right into it. I have lost about 22 pounds since last summer. Like, I was at my heaviest last summer. And I just remember looking in the mirror last July and just feeling like I just felt like I wasn't myself. I didn't look like myself. And I knew it was just more than baby weight. It was just like I was miserable. I was really bloated. I was just eating a lot of sugar, a lot of carbs, like just really indulging. And a lot of that I think was just due to me craving a lot of sweets while I breastfeed. And I used to do that back in the day when I was nursing other babies, and the weight would just still melt off. But this time, I'm not sure if it's just hormonal or if it was just me being older, but the weight was not melting off with breastfeeding like it used to. This is the first time that I really held on to baby weight and breastfeeding weight. And so last July, I had John take a picture of me, and I said, I will never look at this ever again. And I remember just that day that I got John to take that picture. My sister and I, we had gone around to every eatery in Georgia, it seemed, and I was just eating and just indulging in all the things that she would send me pictures of and say, oh, I can't wait till you come here so we can try this, we can try that. And that whole weekend we did nothing but eat, and I felt so miserable, and I was just crying to John. I was like, I will never let this ever again. So I didn't start working out or anything then. I just started I started keto at that point. And keto, for me, it was great. It was I lost maybe about 10 pounds or so on keto, 9 to 10 pounds doing keto, but I felt like my body composition didn't really change doing keto. I feel like I was still holding on to a lot of weight, and I think that's because I was doing keto, but I wasn't like calorie counting, or I was just like really indulging, still like eating whatever I was doing the keto foods, but I was eating a lot of the keto foods. And so I would do keto off and on from like last July until maybe like January of this year. I would do keto I did keto for a few months, and like I said, I would lose like 5 pounds, gain 10 pounds, lose 10 pounds, gain 5 pounds, that kind of thing. And I would never feel a difference in my body. Like, I would see the scale change, but my body still felt the same, and I felt like I looked the same. And keto, like I said, I just wasn't seeing results that I wanted. I still felt really heavy, and even with keto, I just felt like I was ingesting a whole bunch of fat. Like, it was just really fatty for me. Like, you know, it's I guess high fat, low carb, you know, moderate protein, that kind of thing. My body does do well with low carb, and it does well with high protein. That's just my body. I have like more of a naturally muscular build, and so I feel like maybe that's why my body craves protein the way it does, because I have to have protein. I have to have low carb, low sugar, because my body, with the way my body's set up, guys, all of my weight goes to my midsection. I don't have like a big behind or anything. Like, I don't have weight go there. All my weight goes to what I call like a tire on my stomach, and that's how I know if I gain weight or lost weight. So even with keto, I just felt like I wasn't seeing the results. And so this past, what's this, May? So like March, the beginning of March maybe, I just decided that I would just do low carb, like stick with low carb, and do moderate to high protein, and, you know, moderate fat, because even with keto, with the fat, it was honestly making me sick. When I would do keto, I just felt like I was ingesting a lot of fat. So so I, like I said, did low carb, moderate protein, and moderate fat, but I also started drinking a gallon of water a day. That is what I did, guys. I felt like the first 2 weeks, honestly, because I wasn't really a water drinker, because to be honest, I was just dehydrated. But in the beginning, like, I did not really like the taste of just plain water. I love it now, but I was one of those people that really didn't like plain water. Like, I felt like I had to have something in it, because I was a sweet tea drinker, I was a soda drinker, that kind of thing. So in the beginning, like the first 2 weeks that I really committed to drinking a gallon of water a day, I only did like lemon and cucumber water. And I'm not sure if that reset my metabolism, y'all. I don't know what it was, but but I started doing lemon and cucumber water, y'all, and I feel like I lost like 5 pounds in like that week. And I was like, okay, maybe this is water weight, bloat, I'm not sure. And then the weight just kind of started melting away after that first 2 weeks. Like, it was just insane. So the only thing that I've done differently is, like I said, guys, low carb, moderate protein, and moderate fat, but a gallon of water a day. And now I just do like plain water, a gallon of water a day, little to no sugar. That's a big thing. I still have my sweet tea here and there, but I was drinking a ton of sweet tea every day. I was drinking a ton of sugar, like a ton of coffee, like sugary drinks every day, a ton of iced caramel macchiatos, just for like energy, guys, because I have 4 kids, so I needed energy. So I was doing a ton of Starbucks, I was doing a ton of soda, and I was doing a ton of sweet tea. So when I eliminated all of that, guys, I feel like I had a lot of like sugar, sweet tea, and soda weight. So once I eliminated that, the weight also started melting away. So the main thing was just drinking that gallon of water every day, and drinking, like I said, the lemon water I think really helped. And it was just really cleansing, like really detoxifying and really refreshing. So I highly recommend, if you don't really like the taste of water but you want to get started with the whole gallon of water a day thing, I suggest adding something to your water just to make you like it. My next video will be like my fitness favorites, so I'll show you guys what I incorporate you know, in my, I guess, my daily fitness things. I'll show you that, but I'll show you what I put in my water, and I'll show, or what I used to put in my water, because I really don't use it anymore now, but I can show you what I did to get started. And then I'll show you like the water bottles and things that I use. Another thing that I did was portion control. I really think that played a big factor in my weight loss, because like I said, even on keto, I was eating like keto foods, but I was eating a lot of food. And once I started doing portion control, I realized how much I was eating. I realized that I was eating like 3 or 4 times the serving size, and so I think a lot of the weight has melted away too, because I just haven't had so many calories, like so much food. I've been able to eat a regular portion, and that's what has really helped. So I think portion control also, it was a big key, because I was just eating not whatever I wanted, but I mean, I was eating a lot of the foods that I was eating. I wasn't eating correct portions at all. And like I said, in my next video, I'll show you like my portion control cups and that kind of thing that I use. I really don't use them as much now, because I'm pretty good about portioning out my food without the help of them. But in the first month or so, I definitely did the portion control cups religiously. Like if I had rice, then I would make sure that I had the perfect portion in the cup. I would have the perfect portion of my meat, my sides, that kind of thing. I would make sure that I was portioning everything out. And in the beginning, I'm not gonna lie, I felt still hungry. I would feel like, oh my gosh, like, but it was more mental, because I knew that I was eating the correct portion, and I knew that I was drinking a ton of water, but I would still kind of want to go back and pick off the plate, or, you know, pick out of the pan or something like that. But I say after maybe the first week, it got really easy for me, and I can't eat nearly as much as I used to, y'all. Like my stomach could not handle it. And I think it's just because my stomach was just so distended. It was so stretched out from overeating for years. So I think a big part of my weight loss too has been, like I said, portion control, drinking tons of water. Do I work out? When I can. I hardly work out, guys, because I'm busy. I'm a mom, guys. I'm a working mom. So I just don't have the time. And I did get a personal trainer, and I have just not had time to even think about incorporating him into my routine yet. So I'm hoping to really get with him and you know, get my body more toned, because now I've lost a lot of the fat, but my body still needs to be toned up. Like I've got, you know, some little excess skin on my arms and that kind of thing, y'all probably can't tell. I mean, it's probably just me nitpicking myself, but I can tell where I need to tone up. So I need to get in the gym and do more toning, but I have lost like that subcutaneous fat that I had. So but I don't work out, guys. Not nearly as much as I should. I work out like maybe once a week, and it's like light exercise, like putting Ellie in the stroller, or like cleaning up and like having my little fitness tracker on. I'll do that and see how many calories I burn every day. But in terms of like actually working out, like using weights or doing a lot of cardio, I don't do that yet, guys. I had every intention of starting that, but I just could not find the time, and I have not worked it into my lifestyle yet. Luckily for me, the weight is still melting off, and I'm still just doing the portion control and water and that kind of thing. Last week I did slip up. I had brownies and that kind of thing last week, and not that I don't treat myself, but I overindulged last week, and it's just because I was PMSing. I didn't realize I was, but I think too, I didn't realize like premenstrual syndrome. I didn't realize like PMS symptoms before, because I was always eating so much sugar and stuff. So now that I'm not eating so much sugar, like last week I got like brownies, and then I had like a regular soda, like a canned soda, and I drank like 1/4 of it, but I just don't crave soda and stuff anymore. So then I was like, this must be PMS, because I'm craving sugar, and I never realized that my body was so dependent on sugar before that I never realized what PMS was until like last week, because I was like, oh wow, like this is what it's like for your body to crave sugar when you have PMS. Like I never knew what it felt like, because I would eat sugar and drink sugar all the time. So that's when I realized how far I'd come last week, when I was craving sugar because of PMS, and I was like, oh my gosh, like this is what it feels like. So that felt really good to see how far I've come. So yeah, do I still do Starbucks? Yes. I just do like the skinny version of drinks. So I'll go to Starbucks and I'll get like a grande skinny iced caramel macchiato like once a week or something like that, guys. Nothing crazy, maybe twice a week, I don't know. But I don't do a whole bunch of calorie counting and all that. It's more of just portion control. But I can, like, if I overeat, like, I can tell, you know, that's just what it is. Like, I felt my body finally is in a rhythm of, like, I'm literally, like, eating to live and not living to eat is what it feels like. So I could definitely tell when my body is craving certain things. I can tell when I've overindulged. I can tell when I need to eat. I can tell the difference between hunger and thirst, which I couldn't tell years prior, even, you know, a few weeks ago, a couple months ago. I couldn't tell the difference between hunger and thirst. I was just eating and eating and eating and not thinking about rehydrating. So when you're hydrated with that gallon of water every day, then you're more likely to realize, you know, that you're going to realize, oh, I don't need to eat as much food because I'm hydrated. So I also do, this is a big thing, I do intermittent fasting. So I usually don't eat until like 11 or 12, and I try to make sure that I'm done eating before 8 p.m. I was doing like one meal a day, like one huge meal a day sometimes. I don't always do OMAD, it just kind of depends on what I'm feeling like for the day. But I usually do like 2 decent sized meals. And that's just to make sure I'm getting enough calories and, you know, keep my energy up. But I do intermittent fasting a lot, and that has helped, I think, with the weight loss too. It also helps you realize that you don't need as much food as you think you do. I don't do any snacking. Like, I rarely snack. My main thing is just my meals and my water, and that's pretty much it, guys. So if you have any more questions, let me know. I'm pretty sure my comments are still disabled, so you can just go to my Instagram, which is Emmy Rice, and I will have a screenshot on my Instagram of this video, so you can like comment any questions that you have below that, because like I said, I'm pretty sure my comments are still disabled. But like I said, you're gonna have the link to the Instagram below, and you'll see this picture, or you'll see the title of this video on Instagram, and just comment anything that, like, any questions or concerns or anything that you have. If you're on this journey, a weight loss journey, a self-care journey, let me know what things you're implementing. Let me know if you're doing the same kind of thing that I'm doing. Let me know what you're doing in general. I would love to just hear about that. So like I said, we'll have that conversation on Instagram. So I'm going to show you guys my body. I can't remember if I do have, I feel like I do have a clip of what I looked like a few months ago. I feel like I put it in one of Ellie's updates. I feel like I put like a body shot in one of Ellie's updates. The main thing is with my body, my arms have gotten a lot smaller, and my waist has gotten a lot smaller. My legs have gotten a lot smaller too. It's just that my body has more of like my shape has come back almost. Like like I said, all the subcutaneous fat is gone. And so I just feel more like the old me. So I'm just going to show you guys a really quick body shot. I most likely have already put in, if I can find the clip, I've already showed you guys what I looked like a few months ago. And I will show you what I look like now. Alright guys, so this is what I look like now. I wear high-waisted jeans because I'm a mom, and high-waisted jeans are life. So this is what my belly's looking like. I still have the mom pouch, guys. That's just excess skin. I don't think that's going to go away. I mean, John said that I could tighten it up in the gym, so I guess I do need to get in the gym. But I'm going to always look like a mom. That's just what it is. I'm not going to get like a tummy tuck or anything. I think I even mentioned that in one of Ellie's updates. I mentioned like looking into a tummy tuck, but I backed, like, I didn't even want to think about it because it just looks so painful. And I'm so glad that I didn't. I mean, no, like I said, no offense to anybody that has gotten a tummy tuck, but I just don't think I could do it. And I think that I'm content with what my body's turning into, you know. So I just don't think I could do it. But this is how I'm looking, guys. This is my body from the side. Like I said, I just, you know, my waist has come back, yay. My legs have gotten a lot smaller. Y'all, I've never had a booty, so I mean, it is what it is. Even though it kind of looks like I have one because my legs have gotten smaller, so my little booty is kind of sticking out. But I don't have a booty, y'all. It is what it is. But as you can see, my legs have slimmed down a ton. I still have the mom gut, or the mom's, you know, excess skin, the mom pouch. My little abs are trying to show up and show out, y'all. And like I said, I have a naturally muscular build, so that kind of works in my favor. Like I said, y'all, I work out once every week or every 2 weeks, to be honest. So this is just my natural tone, and it's just because the layer of fat is gone. So this is what I'm looking like from the side. Like I said, guys, I have the little mom pouch, but that's to be expected after 4 turkeys. So I'm really happy with the way I'm looking so far, guys. Like I said, I haven't even incorporated the gym. So once I really, you know, get in the gym heavy, then I'm pretty sure a lot of this will be gone too. A lot of the, you know, I'll be able to tighten up the skin a little more. But the main thing is my waist is coming back. So, so I'm excited about that. So yeah, guys, here's how I'm looking. I guess technically 15 months postpartum. But this is, you know, after having 4 babies, guys. So I'm really excited about that. I do think my little booty kind of sticks out a little more because my legs gotten smaller. But there's my body, guys. Like I said, it is what it is. I'm a mom. I honestly wouldn't change a thing about my body. I love it just the way it is. I did even love it too when I was heavier, you know. But I do have a little more confidence now. So that is what it is, guys. Here's my belly. Here's my body. And I'm happy with it. So, alright guys, if you have any questions or comments, you most likely can't leave them below. So like I said, go to my Instagram and we will have a conversation there. And the next video that I post will be my fitness favorites. So you will see like my portion control cups, my tumbler, just the different things that I use for fitness or like weight loss in general. And that will be the next video in the next few days. So be on the lookout for that. And yeah guys, thank you so much for watching and we'll see y'all in our next video. Bye y'all.